It's Tuesday, and you're watching Local On 2. I'm Laura Schweizer.
And I'm Joe Breezy. We are taking all things spooky and talking about all things spooky today. And there are plenty of events celebrating Halloween. I can't believe it's 1 week away, by the way.
I know, it's wild.
Crazy.
It's absolutely wild. Okay, so what I do know is that there are all sorts of scary stories that got their start right here in Middle Tennessee.
This is true. Jeff Sellers is the guy in the know. So tell us all about the 25th anniversary of the Haunted Museum at the Tennessee State Museum.
Well, I'll tell you, the Haunted Museum, and thank you guys for having us today. The Haunted Museum is our favorite day of the year at the museum. It's a day full of storytelling, ghost stories. It's a day of costumes. It's a day of crafts and games and activities for kids. We just have a blast on this day, but it's really about telling those stories that have gone down through the generations of Tennessee history. So
where do these storytellers come from?
Well, we have a great community of storytelling here in Tennessee, and it's a long tradition of that. And so what we just connect with storytellers from all over the state. A lot of East Tennessee storytellers will be here, and we just make the museum come alive with all kinds of spooky things happening throughout the day.
So what kind of stories do you tell?
Yeah.
Well, you cannot live in Tennessee, whether you're a transplant or you're a longtime native, you can't live in Tennessee without knowing the story of the Bell Witch.
Yes.
Okay.
Right? So you have to have that. That's number one. We also tell the legend of Spearfinger, which is a traditional Cherokee story that is told. And we have a frontier print shop where we tell some spooky stories out of that, give a commemorative poster. So lots of fun, cool stories like that.
And I want to say the legend of the Bell Witch happened in Adams, Tennessee, and there are still some spooky happenings. You just informed us.
Yes, yes. So a lot of people think Adams is the spookiest, most haunted place in Tennessee. They're probably right. Last week we had a program in which we studied the history. We had a speaker come down and had a talk about the Bell Witch. Well, during that program, his PowerPoint froze up. Yes, and so we had to fix that. It was kind of something that we were able to kind of blame on the Bell Witch. So you never know what you're going to get in those sorts of instances. So maybe she's still haunting us today, so we don't know.
Jeff, are you a believer in the Bell Witch?
I tell you what, I do not want to go on record as not being a believer in the Bell Witch. So yeah, I'm going to say yes, especially when some spooky things happen that are not quite explainable. So,
But I will say, Haunted Museum, it has something for the entire family. We got to talk about the beloved puppet truck that'll be performing from Nashville Public Library.
We absolutely love the puppet truck. You're right, this is a day for all ages, particularly little kiddos. Such a great day to get dressed up in your costume, aside from Halloween night, right? But we love the puppet truck. They will be doing 2 different performances, and then we're going to have a fun little costume parade. That's one of our favorite things, to see all of the little costumes, and we all march through the museum. We just have an absolute blast. Also, let me also say, the Governor's Early Literacy Foundation is partnering with us this year.
Oh.
So if you go through the scavenger hunt, through the museum, and you do all of the little activities, the Governor's Early Literacy Foundation is going to let each kid take a book home.
Oh, no kidding. What a great way for kids to learn about history in a fun, interactive way. So what's new this year compared to the 25 years that you've been doing it? 24, I should say.
Yeah, so this is the 25th year. We have some of our traditional stories that we'll be telling. We're also going to be doing a little kind of the icky stuff of history this year. And we're going to look at some artifacts. Some kids will get to see some spooky, kind of icky artifacts and kind of highlight the objects of the museum this year as well.
What are icky?
What
are icky artifacts?
Well, I don't want to go into it too much, but it's the Civil War medicine and, when amputations and things like that. We'll just talk through some of those kind of weird facts about history. But yeah, it's 25 years. It is a long-standing tradition in Nashville. It's one of our favorite things.
So you got the Bell Witch. What else? What are the other kind of famous ones?
Spearfinger is also a favorite one. Now, the thing about Spearfinger is we have a life-size artistic rendering of her, and she has an actual spear point on her finger. And the legend has it that if the children should stay close to the village, if they go out into the woods without permission, then Spearfinger could get them. It's sort of the Hansel and
Yeah.
Gretel
Yeah.
tradition as well. So lots of those kind of, but it's not really meant to be hugely scary.
Yeah.
It's meant to be just a day to celebrate Halloween and all the things that storytelling in Tennessee.
Well, why do you think it's such a, thing here in Tennessee? The storytelling. I mean, these stories are wild,
Yeah.
but
Yes.
how do you think it's kept alive?
You know, and it's so important. We're so attracted to our phones so much now.
Yeah.
Isn't it great? Don't we remember sitting on the porch with our grandparents or something and just listening to a great story? We need to make sure that kids today still have that opportunity to just sit quietly, listen to a great story, so that we can pass that down. My daughter, my wife was pregnant with my daughter 18 years ago. So she's been to every single one of them. She knows the stories. This year she's going to be working it with me. So, so it's something that we have to pass down to the next generation of Tennesseans.
Exactly.
So for people who might not be familiar with the Bell Witch, because I'm already fixated on that, I want to hear more.
like,
Can you
let's
give
go
us
back.
back to the Bell Witch?
Yeah, let's
can you
get
give us
to
some
it.
more? I mean, can you give us kind of a preview about it?
So the thing I think that attracts people and Tennesseans to the Bell Witch so much is that it is rooted in history.
Right.
Like there's something, we can point to something as historians to say that something happened on the Bell Farm in Adams, Tennessee. Now, it's meant to be, it wasn't necessarily a witch, but some sort of entity began to harass the Bell family, John Bell being the farmer in Adams, Tennessee. And we're not sure exactly what that was. Some people blamed it on a neighbor woman who was sort of off to the side, out of the society, named Kate Batts. They blamed it on her. But it's just a weird set of instances that happened in Adams, Tennessee, way back in the 1820s. So I encourage you to come to the Haunted Museum, and you'll certainly learn more.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, now last question. Do you know anything about Whistling Jack? That's one of the characters, one of the legends
Right.
out there that we're trying to know more about.
Whistling Jack. I don't know. What's the background on Whistling Jack?
Well, we're doing some research. Well,
Yeah.
I guess we'll get back to you on
Let's
that.
get back to that on Whistling
exactly.
Jack.
Well, this event is going to be so much fun. I know that you're going to have vendors there, and it's just going to be such a fun time for the entire family.
Oh, absolutely. So we just look forward to you coming out. It's a free, fun event. It's going to be this Saturday, I
Yes.
guess, October 28th from 10 to 3. Come on out.
Awesome,
love it.
exactly. Storytelling, snacks, games, crafts, and costumes. Haunted Museum is free, again, at the Tennessee State Museum. Celebrate their 25th year. Check them out at tnmuseum.org.